Hi again, everybody, and welcome back to Hollow Knight with me, Kid K. Mirai. When last we left our hero of the night, we had just gotten stuck in a new area called, well, actually, we didn't really find out what it was called yet, so I won't spoil that for you. But we were sitting on a bench with our dear friend Quirrell and about to start exploring a new area, which, like I said, we were trapped in. Alright, so let's hit it and get started. I'm so glad Quirrell is still here. Hi, buddy. Okay, time to get going again. So, we've come to a place that seems more made than carved, unlike a lot of the other areas that we've been in so far. I mean, there's even glass windows. We haven't seen really any glass or things anywhere except for the little bottles that the grubs are kept in. But I mean, this looks like a majorly impressive building. And there's working elevators, all kinds of tech that, you know, we really haven't seen anywhere else to date. There's still little fireflies and the lanterns, all kinds of stuff. Okay, let's head down. This place is called the City of Tears, after the rain, of course. Okay, we're gonna head to the left, first of all. Now over here you can sort of see some remnants of the fungal wastes. I just let that guy hit me. I hope that this isn't a herald of what's going to happen, because I would really like to not die in front of everyone. Dying in front of everyone was, well, I shouldn't really say embarrassing. It was bound to happen, really. Oh, I should show you. Hold on, hold on. The water here isn't acid. It's not acid at all. But there's just a nail there. That guy just dropped down. No, don't get me. But yeah, it looks like we're getting closer to where the fungal waste is. I could sort of show you where I am maybe on this map. Yeah, I'm just sort of floating in space because I don't have a map yet, but sort of near to where the fungal wastes are. But that clinking makes me get to thinking that I need to find out what's going on here. Like a weird shaped building. Looks like it has eyes. Let's go in. Oh, hello. You're making the clinking, huh?
Vendasu.
Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly. Yes, nailsmith, that would be awesome. Only 250 geo. I have got that. And I definitely need a stronger nail.
Jonsha.
As you wish. I'll get to work then.
Garadel Akari.
There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. I will, but do you have anything new to say?
Vendasu.
You're still here. Is there something else you want? If you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. Oh, you know what? He said he wasn't much for talking, so...
Vendasu.
Right, he's not really gonna say very much if I'm not paying him. Well, he was friendly enough to, go ahead and fix my nail. Let's take a look. Now it's a sharpened nail, a traditional weapon of Hallownest restored to lethal form. I don't remember if I actually showed you this, but you could see it had cracks in it when you looked in the menu previously. And now it doesn't have that. Did you see that? I can now just kill those guys in one hit. Basically what it did was it just subtracted 1 from the amount of hits that I have to get off in order to kill things. So pretty handy, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. No longer 5. So that is definitely handy. And those only take 1, which is handier still. You know what? I need to get up. Because I know I need to get up there. Look, it's a flying one of these guys. The flying ones are weaker. They only take 3 hits now to kill. I feel bad, like, just... You can just destroy stuff. That one just only bent. I'm gonna try to get as high as I can here. Just knock the corpses away. Something up there. Ah, another Hallownest seal. So, that is a collectible item, huh? Well, we read that it was only of interest to, people interested in Hallownest's history. I mean, I'm interested in Hallownest's history. Whoa! You're big! But not big enough. That was a heavy sentry. Animated remains of a large Hallownest sentry. One of few in Hallownest strong enough to wield a great nail. And the guys with wings are just winged sentries. Flying sentry of Hallownest patrols the heights of the vast cavern in which the city was built. Ah, so this is an existing cavern. But, they built the city into it. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait, you know what? No, I don't want to go up. I don't want to go up. No, go down. I just saw a cool sign and I wanted to check it out. Sorry. I also want to get as much money as I possibly can. Because the next time I do end up back in places like Dirtmouth and Forgotten Crossroads to see hello, I want to have a lot of money so that I can spend it. Hello. This is a neat place you have here. Oh, he's just like... They're just like... What? Hello.
Morisan Gian.
Aye. Come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine, and I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Still, I imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some? I'll offer a fair trade for each.
Velmi Ardred.
This merchant buys things. He is the person who has an interest in Hallownest's history. So if you find these things, you bring them to Relic Seeker Lem here. Wanderer's Journal. These journals give us an interesting glimpse into the minds and hearts of those who lived before us. They're a common find, so I can't offer you too much for them. Well, it's 200 geo I didn't have, buddy. Thanks.
Kacheo, Liasoki.
A Wanderer's Journal, eh? Though they're common finds about the kingdom, I much enjoy deciphering of their text. Read together, they paint a morbid tale. Seems fate was unkind to most who travel within Hallownest's ruin.
Velmi Ardred.
So even though they're pretty old, he said that they paint a picture of people who were traveling through the ruin. So they're not even necessarily from the time when this place was fully alive. Alright, Hallownest Seal. These ornate seals were the official symbols of the king and his knights, and were treasured by those who carried them. The king and his knights are long gone, but the seals still hold value as curiosities. I'll pay a modest price for them. Right, so this is, I just wanted to say, that's like the king that was talked about on that one tablet we saw way back at the beginning of the game.
Kacheo, Liasoki.
A Hallownest seal, eh? Very interesting, this. Do you know of the kingdom's 5 great knights? They're revered figures of Hallownest, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearance seem to have been expunged from history. So long has passed since their time. It'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities.
Velmi Ardred.
Okay, so I had 2, so I'll sell this one as well.
Mora's son? Gian.
Another Hallownest seal. Pass it over. Ah, I enjoy collecting their like, but there's little information to be gleaned of each. Mind you, they do keep a nice shine about them, and there's nothing wrong with appreciating something purely on aesthetic merits.
Helmadelka.
Looks like you don't have any relics on you. If you manage to find any in good condition, bring them to me and I'll give you a fair amount of geo for them. I have to say, I really love Lem's voice. I just really think it's got a lot of character. So let's listen to it some more, because he'll actually talk to you.
Velmi Ardred.
No touching the antiques. My stock is not for sale. Still, if you've managed to come upon any interesting trinkets during your travels, I may be willing to trade. Step over to the counter here and I'll see what you've got. See, he's like rude, but then not, because he wouldn't want you to not sell him your stuff.
Kacheo, Liasoki.
There's a forgotten history hidden in these kingdoms' antiques, though few seem willing to look. Others just come to claw away at the cracks and ruins. Puh! Scavengers and thieves. It's contemptible.
Helmadelka.
We've talked enough, I think. Relics need cleaning, texts need deciphering. Out with you. This isn't a museum. Okay. Well, you're cool because you gave me a buttload of money, so I'll be back when I have more stuff. I think I want to go up for right now. No, I'll actually gotta travel on here. Oh shit! I like how they look at you and then they're just like, oh, okay, well. I think that makes a lot of sense considering that they're not actually alive. So it's sort of like if you don't move, then they might not notice that they need to attack you. Kind of makes sense. Okay. Yeah. I just really think this... Oh, hey! We're gonna... I'm cheating. I just really like this place. It's one of the prettiest areas in the game, just even though it's sort of monochromatic with all the blue. It's just so lovely. Like, look at all these details. When you run past the things that look like stacks of paper, too, they, for the first time, they sort of, you disturb the paper and it sort of, like, flies up. It's really cool. Oh, that was another new enemy. Winged Sentry of Hallownest equipped with a nail lance. Charges at threats or throws its lance from a distance. Okay, well there's a bunch of locked doors, so we're gonna be sort of traveling. I remember the first time I played this game, and even like some other times I've played too, those guys just sort of appearing from the walls with their Rava calls that scare the crap out of me. Meanwhile, you can hear the chirping here. Won't get me, Bellfly. That guy, though, will get me. You know, I think I heard a grub. Which means I must go looking for it. Uh-oh, there's two of them. Haha. What's this? Yuck. A rancid egg. Okay. Fatty rancid egg of an unknown creature emits a powerful stench of decay. Generally not considered edible. Those do serve a purpose, but the thing is, since this isn't a Steel Soul run, I will probably never use it for its purpose. Still, I don't want to spoiler what you can do with them. Because even if I don't use them, I might go to the place where you can use them, and I don't want to remark about that until I get there. So the rancid eggs will remain a mystery to you guys. Why the heck do they exist? We just don't know, do we? Alright, actually, you know what? Hold on, because I want to check out down here. I'm not sure if there's... Oh! Well, there was that. I just want to make sure there's not like another, there was another switch. Always good to get all switches when you can. See, but this is definitely an area where we wouldn't have been able to get any place without the mantis claw. But, like, are you seeing these beautiful backgrounds? Look, you can see that those things on the back walls have that same kind of motif as the Hallownest seals do, with the wings and the, you know, the spiky crown. That's definitely a sign that says there's a bench there, but what's over here? A place that's blocked off. Dang if that wasn't a mystery that didn't need get solving, but it just got solved, so good job, mate. Oh, there's our grub. Being held hostage by one of these guys, huh? Oops. Hi, yeah! Yeah! So people are... Whatever or whoever has been imprisoning grubs has even been doing it here. I always forget that this gauntlet is here. The only thing that made me not yell about it was just the fact that I knew that the microphone was here. And if I'd shouted too hard, that would have been bad. Papers. Now, if you'll excuse me, friends, I'm gonna go find my bench. And another friendly face! Hello, Cornifer! Okay, that's a tool machine for a bench. I love that. They just have the technology for there to be a bench. You have to pay for there to be a bench there. It's like whoever is in charge of benches in this kingdom before it all went crazy just hid them and would charge tolls for it. Hello, Cornifer. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far? course, I always do. We've both come far to reach this grand place. While I'm about these buildings, I must remember to collect a trinket or two for Iselda. You better get to them, because I'm sure Relic Seeker Lem has cleaned this place out, or if he hasn't, he's gonna be mad if you walk off with stuff. Oh, let's check out the map. See City of Tears. So it looks like he's been to a couple places that we haven't gone yet, but we've been to a lot of where he's been. So it looks like we should go off to the left. There's also an area way down below and to the right, but that's kind of far, so... Although, you know what? I should go down there. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, here I am, now down at the bottom. If I go across this way, I end up in the big room that will eventually lead to the nailsmith's room, if you can see that. But for right now, I'm going to head to the right real quick. A mechanism with a simple keyhole. We don't have a key for that just yet. But let's go over here. Because I do know what's here and it would be nice to see it. Again, we meet Little Ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise, then, you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If, knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hallownest's perpetuation, seek the grave in ash and the mark it would grant to one like you. She just said some cryptic things, and then did her best impression of Spider-Man again. I decided that she's Spider-Man, not Batman. But what is this thing? Looks like a cool fountain. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hallownest lasts eternal. Black Egg Temple added to map. I mean, it was already there, but they put a scary thing on top of it because... And that looks like the person that's up there. So Hornet said that a sacrifice was made and that by coming here I had learned of it or would learn of it, and that if I wanted to continue to play a role in perpetuating Hallownest, that I needed to go someplace called the Grave in Ash. But I don't think that's the Black Egg Temple. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call that an ash. I wouldn't say that that's an ash or that it's a grave, so we don't know yet what she could be talking about. We can't go any further that way. But yeah, I wanted to come down here because I knew she would appear, and she's the one we followed here. You know, remember? So I wanted you guys to get to see that, because this is when I watched it during my first playthrough. Usually in subsequent playthroughs I've come out here a little later on. But anyway, just look at this beautiful place, and you can see that person up there. You can see sort of down around, you know, their feet and their base. There's more of that, you know, four-pronged crown business going on, like on the Hallownest seals, and the base of the statue, the fountain, looks kind of like, you know, a flower almost. And there's 3 people standing around. Definitely some lore going on there. Alright, so I'm gonna actually head back up to that bench again. So, see you in just a sec. Okay, so here we are back at the bench by Cornifer, and we filled in that little area down at the bottom right. So next, we're going to go and check out over here. What? What? Don't even look at me. I see you looking at me. What do you got to say for yourself this time, old man? Hoy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. You really do have some great opinions. Tell me more. Have you seen them? The guards who still patrol this city even after dying? Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. Any more nuggets of joy here? No, okay. Oh, you're done. Now you're just gonna repeat yourself, huh? Hey, knight of great renown. Bite me. Actually, it's nice to see him again, and not just because, like, as I keep saying, I like him. It's just always nice to see people that you know and know that they're still alive. Because, as I'm sure you've noticed by 5 videos in, there's very few living people among all the zombies. So even Zote seems like, you know, a welcome change from these guys. Wow. It just backed up right into that. Anyway, seems like a welcome change from these guys who just attack you on sight. That is actually links up to the gate where you first come in. So I'm not going to go down that way because I can't get out that way. If you can hear Penny, it's okay because my girlfriend is home and she'll take care of it. If you couldn't hear Penny just then, forget I said anything. Penny is my dog, by the way. Yeah, there's these little openings. There's another one of these weird dreamcatcher bicycle wheel trees. Been seeing them around just a little bit. We saw another one over in Fungal Wastes last time. The flying ones, you have to kind of wait for them to come to you, which can be a pain because then they do come to you and then they kill you. Whoa! Well, come here. I want what you have. Simple key. Cheaply manufactured from a common design, can be used to open a range of simple locks. Flimsily made, it breaks after a single use. I love that explanation for why the keys are single use, because, you know, they're single use because it's a video game, but at least they have the decency to say it's because they suck. Come here then. Come here then. Would you? Oh my god. Come here. I'm just like, come here, hit me all you want so that I can kill you with my thorns of agony. It's such a useful charm. Okay. Must have fulfilled the entry for that one type of guy. Hold on just a second, just in case there's something interesting there. Husk Bully. A thick orange mist fills these walking corpses. It has a sweet, sickly taste to it. I find it foul. After you kill these creatures, I suggest you do not eat them. Well, that makes sense if that's like sickness and infection. Go over here. Whoops! Darn it. If you saw me, could you just like come over here? Thank you. Nice shortcut, huh? Because that says stag station, and I'm always into a stag station because it would be nice to leave here. Okay. I really do love this area. I just don't like the idea of being stuck in one place. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Hello. I remember this station well. A common trip it was. Goods from all over the kingdom were transported here. Not a lot was sent back the other way, though. So we have a city where they import a lot but don't have very many exports. So this place is called City Storerooms. Actually, though, we are not going to travel by stag to the next place I want to go to. It's just I wanted to open up the stag station because you should always open up every stag station you find. Oh, you're back because I stayed at a bench. Hold on. You weren't back for long. But, yeah, where I want to go is over here because I want to get this thing. See, I killed those guys and then I completely forgot what I was down here for. Another Wanderer's Journal. And then we're actually going to continue in this direction. Alright, with the symbol of a lift. Insert geo, yes. Now, do you remember a thing that looked like this that was in Forgotten Crossroads? Way, way, way back, the very first video. And we couldn't get in because the doors were locked. It's because we hadn't paid for it yet. And now here we are, back in Forgotten Crossroads. Pretty nice shortcut, huh? I mean, see how that... It will link up there. Do you see the little spot right by the stag station at the top of City of Tears? When I next get onto a bench, it will show the link up to there. But we weren't able to get over to here earlier because we couldn't go through the lift because it hadn't been opened yet. We should definitely check out what's over here, huh? Can hear more of these guys. A whole lot of them stuck down here. Oh. No, that's actually a new kind of thing. It wasn't a mask shard, it was one of these vessel fragments. Fragment of a white vessel made to contain soul. Collect 2 more to form a full vessel, allowing you to carry more soul. So, those things will, like it says on the tin, let you carry more soul around, and that will let you heal more and let you, you know, do more spells and such. Okay, so since I'm back in Forgotten Crossroads, I am actually going to go back to a place where I want to check and see if something's there. So I'm going to put a quick cut and be right back. Okay guys, here I am back again. I just really had the thought, I was like, I'm back at Forgotten Crossroads. You know who I haven't gotten checked on in a while? Because remember I just said there's very few living people around here, and maybe it's a good idea to, like, talk to them every so often. Like, I was even glad to see Zote. I just thought, do you remember Mila? And I wanted to go and see if there was anything new with her, and there actually is. So here we are again with Mila.
Oh, hello again. Are you still running about? Why not join me down here? There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone willing to put a bit of work in. Those crystals out there are worth a fair bit, but I have a feeling that there's something even more valuable hidden just a bit deeper in. I can almost smell it. You're welcome to join me. There's enough for both of us. Or if you don't feel like digging, you can just sit and sing with me.
I will help you, but I don't think I'm accomplishing anything.
Oh, bury the knight with her broken nail. Bury the lady, lovely and pale. Bury the priest in his tattered gown. But then bury the beggar with his shining crown. Are you surprised? I remembered the second verse. Lots of time to think while I work down here. Maybe I can even come up with some songs of my own. This is hard work, but I don't mind. Down here I can keep working without even sleeping. It's fun. Every once in a while, you come to visit me. I'm glad. I'm glad you like the sound of my voice.
I do. Okay. I'm glad I came back to visit her since she had more things to say and she remembered more singing. Okay, Mila, I'm a little concerned about you because you say that you're working without sleeping, sweetie, but, I guess if you feel fulfilled doing it, then I'll let you go on with it. Alright, that wasn't actually the thing that I said I was going to go check on. I just had that idea while I was walking, so be back once again, you guys. Alright, guys, here we are back again. We're in an area of Forgotten Crossroads we've been before, where all these, you know, scary worms are, but we couldn't get up here before. But now that we have the Mantis Claw, we can. It's got a maze of horrors going on here. Oh god. Nope, can do it. I can do it. Couldn't do that though. Should have been an easy drop. It's just that I knew that a mask shard was here, and now we have 6 masks of health. So definitely worth backtracking to there. And actually, if you remember, there was one of these down by, or in Queen's Station too. I'll be right back once again. Okay, back again at Queen's Station to go and head to get this mask shard, which is now again possible because I have the Mantis Claw. It'll be very possible once I get my act together. I got my act together. Okay, it's always good to have more health. More and more health. Okay, well... yeah, you know what? I think next Next, it might be time for a little shopping spree. See you in just a second. Alright, back in Dirtmouth for the first time in a very long time. Because you know what? I think I deserve it. I think I deserve to go spend some geo since I have quite a bit. This is kind of the most I've ever had in the game so far, I think. But first, let's see if Elderbug has anything new to say. I hope you aren't too disappointed by our little town, traveler. Though it's now a solemn place. Once we were much more welcoming. Entry to the kingdom was forbidden long ago, supposedly after some great calamity. Many gates were closed, but our old well remains as a way to creep back in. Over the years, all kinds used the well to wriggle into the ruins. Wanderers, thieves, adventurers. Funny how few ever came back up. Perhaps they found what they were looking for? Bah, I'm not so naive. No doubt they've all been gobbled up. There are countless dangers in those depths. There certainly are, Elderbug. You should definitely stay where you are and be safe. Hallownest's great capital is what most of you brave types come to see. Thinking to loot its treasures, I suppose. It must be brimming with them. The city is right at the center of the kingdom, though I've heard the gates are sealed, so gaining entry can be difficult. It'd be a rich bug that could return with even a fraction of the wealth inside. Despite my age, I've only seen few who've managed it. Must say something of the dangers about its streets. It does. I mean, there's all kinds of really strong zombies down there, way stronger than the ones that are just below your town. Yeah. Thank you for always welcoming me home and saying I could sit on the bench with you, Elderbug. I do appreciate your kindness. I really do. Even if your main mode of showing that you care about me is by telling me that I'm kind of crazy for going down in the Monsters and Madness hole repeatedly. Okay, so that will be something that I will want to get. But for right now, let's grab the vessel fragment. Okay. And I think that's what we want for right now. Like I said, again, I will want that pretty soon, but not just yet. Because I have someplace else that I really need to go. And I think that once I get there, it will be the end of the video, so I won't cut this, I'll just talk through it. Wanted to say another really big thank you to everyone who's stuck with me for this number of videos. It's been really great seeing the views and likes that I've gotten, some comments, and everyone who's subscribed. You guys are really awesome. I was really looking forward to continuing on with the series after I even got a new microphone so that I could make things sound a little bit better for you guys. So I hope you're enjoying that. And as we've been walking around, we've been encountering all kinds of new things together, and we've even gotten to see some more new lore and story elements this particular video that I hope that you're enjoying, because these little bits of story are really what makes this game great. Oh, you notice he's not here anymore? Zot the Mighty. Obviously, he couldn't handle it. Anyway, I am going to take a rest here because even Cornifer has gone home. So, obviously it's time for me to take a rest, and then I'm going to show you another new area of this place next video. But as I was saying, just thank you guys so much for your, for lack of a better word, patronage of my videos. I'm really enjoying sharing this game with you guys, so I hope that you're having fun too. Alright, well, that'll do it for this video, so please look forward to the next one. Have a good night, everybody!